Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Santa's Workshop. It's time to try something new. I put a lot of thought into this and I think I can pull it off. My health is so much better than it's been. I've got so many videos filmed but not edited. We're going to see how long I can do this. But I'm going to try to bring you a video a day. And the way I've got it laid out, I think I can do it. It won't be no hour-long videos. Well, some of them might be, who knows. Most of them will be, anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes. But I'm out here in this shop every single day. So I might as well film what I'm doing. Even if I think it's boring, y'all might like it. I don't know. But I'm going to film it, edit it, and put it in the queue. That way I can keep videos going. If I take a few days off, I should have enough to sustain me so I can get back going. Now on Tuesdays, I'm going to start a deal called Tech Tuesday. I've already got my first one filmed. That'll be coming out, this video should be out Sunday. It should be this Tuesday. And it's me and Brian working on his block, and he shows you a few tips of what to do when you're preparing a block to build. So, that's going to be the Tuesday. Thursdays is going to be tool day. I've got a video coming out on Thursday. It is actually a full-length video, but I am reviewing a tool in it. So those are going to be landing on Thursdays. They could be dedicated tool videos, they could be integrated tool videos, but they will be there. Now my goal with this is I am going to review videos that I have of tools that I have here in the shop. The correct way to use them, how I use them, what's the best tool to buy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a link on Amazon for a tool or similar and put it in my Amazon Associate shop. I've got to get that set up. Now, whether or not all this is going to be available immediately, I don't know yet. Probably not, I don't know. But I'm going to get me a merch shop going, and I'm just going to use like Redbubble or Teespring. And I'm not thrilled with the quality of the products there, but it gives y'all a way to support the channel and have something from the channel. And that being said, I've talked with Randy and Monkey Wrench Mike, and since I have the laser engraver, I'll take you in here and show you this thing right real quick. Y'all saw a video on this recently, but I'm setting it up here in the office, and I've got to run the vent hose. I've got, several feet of vacuum cleaner hose. I'm thinking about tying it to it and just running it out the front door when we're running it. But I'm setting it up here in the office where it'll stay cleaner, and we can hook it up and cut things out. But I'm going to do keychains with their logos on it. And we'll be selling them through my site, but I'm splitting the money with them on the keychains. So I'll have those out. I'll have some samples out here real soon. I don't know how quick, within the next couple of weeks. But we'll be selling leather keychains for me, Auto Auction Rebuilds, and Monkey Wrench Mike. And if any other of my YouTuber friends out there want me to do theirs, we may try something there too. But I've been cleaning up a little bit in here. I found me a couple of shells at an estate sale and got my cars that I have collected over the years on them. Put me a work light for my sewing machine right underneath it. I thought that turned out looking just absolutely neat as all get out. There's my clock that old Joe got me. Joe, wherever you are, I miss you, brother. There we go. Still working. Need to put a battery in it because it ran out of the clock. But got the office cleaned up, looking real nice. And I got another addition to the shop I've got to show you. I got to turn it on first. I think y'all will find this neater than I'll get out, and I'll tell you the story behind it. This is the cheap Walmart battery that I saved, and it's been running this for, I'd say a little over a week now. But I got me a light up Sinclair Dino. How cool is that? I was at the gas station and here in my hometown, and they got some storm damage. And the tail, see if you can see it here. Yeah, right there. The tail got broke. And I was sitting there getting fuel, and they had the new one sitting out there, and I asked one of the guys, I said, hey, you wouldn't mind if I grabbed one of those, would you? He said, well, we might miss those, but you can have the broke one. And I was like, oh yes, it's coming home with me. So I got that. I took down the Mustang poster. I'm going to give that to Bryson since the Mustang is no longer in the family. I've been waiting to tell y'all this. Bryson had the chance to trade the Mustang for a very nice 2001 Ford Econoline van. And yeah, it kind of hurt, but the van is in much better shape than the Mustang. Mustang needed a lot of work. Bryson can actually take the van camping. He loves to go camping. So I gave him my blessing. And it's going to a guy who the car is like what he had when he was in high school. And he absolutely loved the car, and he's going to fix it up. So the Midnight Express lives on, just not in the family. Hopefully someday I can run into it again and get some pictures to show y'all. But for now, it is gone. And I'm going to give Bryson the Mustang poster to hang in his room to remember it by. But other things, blah, 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 other things going on in the shop. This is the rear end for Brian's T-Bucket and 8.8 Mustang. And I'm going to back up here. We did not realize the pinion was 2-inch offset on this one. So we're looking to get the tubes swapped. I would attempt it myself, but I have no way to get them in there completely straight. If you don't get them in straight, you're going to be blowing out bearings and seals and everything else. So we're looking for someone who can swap the tubes for us, and that would get it. It would still be offset, but it would be less than an inch, and that we can live with. But 2 inches with such a short drive line on a T-Bucket, no. This is one of Brian's wheels for the back. I told him, I said, we ought to turn this thing around so you got the deep dish, but he kind of likes the shallow dish on it. So we measured it out and everything, and that rear end is going to be absolutely perfect. He's going to have 14 inches on each side between the body and the tire. And here's his motor that you will be seeing on Tuesday. He's been cleaning it up, getting it ready. My new welding table. I got this at the same estate sale I got the shelves at. It's a little bit wobbly. I'm going to brace it up to where it's solid. I've got casters I'm going to weld on the bottom. And I'm going to put the First S DP200 on this shelf. And that's going to be my dedicated welder for the welding table. And then I still have my others, the Art Captain, the one Randy bought me when I was doing the El Camino, the titanium MIG from Harbor Freight. And then I've got the Prime Weld that I bought myself back when I first started this. That is a TIG welder, plasma cutter, and stick welder. And I use the plasma cutter occasionally. I've used the TIG. It's just one of those that's nice to have when you need it. But here is Brian's T-bucket. You'll be seeing the video on this Thursday of me welding on the bracket on front, and then us getting the front end assembled. Still waiting on the brackets for the hairpins here on the side, so we can make sure we get all that lined up. And we're doing a 4-link on the back, so this ought to be a pretty impressive little build. Y'all definitely need to be here for this. I am going to make him an Amazon wish list if anybody wants to donate to the T-bucket. As we need things, we'll put them on there. We'll use it as kind of a holding list for when we're looking for stuff and looking at stuff. And if y'all want to help out, just buy it and it'll ship it right to us. And we will definitely be thanking you and sending you something for that. Speaking of sending something, let me go back here in the office real quick, and I want to show y'all something. I've already had Gerald W. reach out to me. He was sending me his address. But anybody who has helped on the Caballero, I want to send them the Caballero First Start keychain. These are not for sale. These are free giveaways to anybody who has had a hand in the El Caballero build. So email me your address, your name, and remind me what you sent. I've got a list, but it would just help me knowing what you sent, and I will get all those out as soon as I get the shipping envelopes. I'll start mailing those out. Now, El Caballero. I haven't done much with it since the first start. I moved it over here off of the rack, and I have got a massive problem. Look at the transmission fluid that has come out from underneath. I'm hoping and praying it's just one of the transmission cooler lines has come loose. When I first started with the AN fittings, I didn't know how much to tighten them, and I have moved them around quite a bit, so it could have loosened one. So as soon as we get Randy's car done, I want to get it back on the lift and get all those lines tightened up again. And talking of Randy's car, you see the parts. The engine is not here yet. I'm probably going to be getting it either this evening or Friday and getting it over here. But we are going to have an engine swap day this coming Saturday. This is going to be a 1 day, 1 video and done. We're going to pull out the 427. We're going to pull out the radiator. We are going to drop in the Smeeding 406. And then we're going to put in the exhaust. We got the headers. We got the cold case radiator. And it's going to be me, Randy, Monkey Wrench Mike, and Brian, if Brian can make it. And we are going to hit this and hit it hard. And this video will be up on Randy's channel. I want y'all to check it out. Even if you don't follow Randy, this ought to be a good video. But that's pretty much a shop update. We got the T-bucket started. Brian is excited, so excited about this. And if anybody knows who in Oklahoma can swap tubes on the rear axle and do it right, please let me know. But that's going to do it with this video. This is the first of many to come. I'm actually going to start hitting the shorts on Facebook. Or the shorts on YouTube, the reels on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm going to start hitting all social media as much as I can. It's time to make this channel grow. Hopefully, when this video drops, I will have hit 25,000 subscribers. And I will have had my channel for 4 years, 2 months. 4 years, 2 months, 1 day. And guys, I want to see this grow. I want to turn big. I don't want to be, you know, Cletus McFarland big or, you know, Derek big. I just want to have a good channel that will support me and my family for the rest of my life. That's my goal. I want to tell disability goodbye, and it's up to y'all to help me do it. No pressure, no pressure, but please hit that like and subscribe. Follow me for more content, and hopefully hit the comments. Tell me what you think about this. And we'll see you soon, actually tomorrow. See you next time on Santa's Workshop.